So what makes the perfect pop song? Catchy vocals and melodies, memorable lyrics, an addicting earworm of a chorus, a beat that's easy and fun to dance to, all without feeling boring or repetitive. If you were thinking any of those things, then you're right. And the perfection comes when all of those elements come together beautifully. And Runaway With Me by Carly Rae Jepsen, they did exactly that. The second single of her third studio album, 2015's Emotion, after dominating the charts with Call Me Maybe in 2011, which was a massive hit. It seemed like Carly Rae Jepsen was destined to be the next biggest pop star. Her 2012 album, Kiss, attempted to quickly capitalize on the success of Call Me Maybe, but the project was way rushed and failed to create a second hit. She was dubbed a one-hit wonder.
But emotion is so phenomenal, and that's one of the best things about you being here. Many people were like, "Oh, it must be a one-hit wonder." Was that ever a fear for you that that was just going to be it? And then meanwhile, here you are with an album of 17 even more amazing songs.
Oh, well, thank you for saying that. I'll be honest, yeah, there was definitely a moment where it felt a little bit like, wow, this song is so, it's working, stop working, because we're just trying to put out the next single, and there was so much attention to this one thing that we almost couldn't beat it. And that's a wonderful gift, but also a huge challenge. And in the process of kind of figuring out what to do next with this next album, there was a moment or two, a few months, I think, where I was sort of like, I don't know, I have a desire to rebel this in a big way. I have a desire to kind of stay paralyzed, but I think it was my guitarist, Tavish Crow, and a few other really close friends who really said, you can look at this as, you trying to prove yourself, or you can look at this as just an opportunity to show what I already know about you and what you already know about yourself, which is that this isn't all you have to offer in music and in artistry. So kind of look at it as a stage and a beautiful chance to showcase that. And every time my mind would go in a negative way, I'd redirect it back to that spot of it just being a wonderful thing. And I took my time, I didn't rush it, and I finally waited until I felt like I had songs that I was more proud of than anything I had made so far.
When she had finally returned in 2015 with Emotion, she had a new direction that redefined her sound completely, giving us the album that should have followed her initial success. The lead single, I Really Like You, tried to recreate that same magic of Call Me Maybe, using the same formula that made that song such a hit. And while it did become a respectable top 40 hit, it was no Call Me Maybe, and failed to replicate that same viral success. It was reductive. The follow-up would define Emotion. You're immediately pulled in by this incredible reverbed and distorted saxophone lead, and the track just evolves into 80s synth-pop gold. A hopeless romantic banger about having this person stuck in your head and who has your heart and just wanting to escape reality with them. I mean, who wouldn't want to run away with this woman? The production is captivating, Carly's vocals are mesmerizing, the synths are scintillizing, and this bridge. One of the best bridges I've ever heard, and then the beat comes back harder than ever with such a gorgeous chorus that's so well crafted. It's intimate, it's carefree, and it just fully captures that magical feeling of running away with someone. It's nothing short of pop perfection. Emotion should have solidified Carly Rae Jepsen as a true pop sensation, but it didn't. And despite being so well received, the song would never find its way on the charts. After I Really Like You stalled out, radio had abandoned her. Although commercially, Emotion underperformed, it did help create a resurgence of synthpop in 2016, and it may have never had its well-deserved moment at the top of the charts, but it's still a timeless banger that shouldn't be forgotten.